I just come on at the... Hello. Good morning.
Happy Saturday sleigh.
Hello. Guten Morgen. Happy Saturday sleigh. And Nishi, thank you for the 32 months as well. Thank you. Chat, would you say we're cool? Yeah. Lydia Violet does go live to rap music now. It'd be like that. Yeah. Hello, welcome Oren, welcome Falk, ASV, EG Mac, WVOT, Jeff Ventus. Oh, no. Taylor Swift. Quite the mix-up from DJ Wezzy. Welcome Michael, Wolf, Shy, Bab, Ashy, welcome May, Axe, Siax, Moo, Morrow, Raw, Velocity, Home, Anthony, God, and who's the last person? Evil. Hello. Welcome. How you doing today, chat? I missed you very much, some.
Congrats all on second base. Or was it second place? Don't be too loud, I'm watching you at work, I'ma get caught, hee kidding, haha, happy to see you people blush.
Oh, you're getting caught. I'll make sure of it.
4 years ago, we chose chaos, and look at the empire we built. I am proud to be part of the WW community's story. Here's to the next chapter, rocket emoji, purple heart emoji.
Rocket emoji. Thank you, Golden. Thank you for the 28 months. Sono! Sono! Thank you for the 5. Thank you.
Good evening, Lydia Peepo Blush Astronaut. Hope you had a lovely Saturday, Peepo Blush Astronaut.
I hope you have a lovely Saturday. What up? Now what? Thank you, Christian, very much. Thank you. Chat, how was your weekend? Yeah, I did go for I went for bunches, but like one of them is being weird. So I hope that doesn't trigger you. It does just have a strange lump in it. I'm sick. You can't judge. Guys, I'm sick, so you can't judge anything, okay? The heinous things I say still count as heinous things. So, and the lumps and bumps in my hair, also don't count, okay? I look a little dishaggard, but it's okay. Okay, chat. Important message. Oh.
It's on purpose, to make it even more cool, bunches WW.
Oh, yes. Cool, yes.
Still
not
sick?
Uneven, no.
How long is it going to last?
Well, this is the last thing that I didn't cancel.
Hi Lydia, I hope you're feeling better.
Trust me, I agree. This is the last chill stream that I'm going to be doing for a tiny bit. Sono! Until I'm better. Sono! Thank you for the $50.
I hope you are feeling better.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Sono. Just me or the tooth gap getting wider? Right, okay. I shan't be smiling for the rest of this stream, okay? Smiling privileges are officially off limits. You get my fist. Okay, anyways, chat, we have very, sorry I coughed into the mic again. I have very important
No shame,
news.
I like the London look tongue.
No, this is not the... That's crazy. Okay, we have very important news. Coughing ASMR is not Incoming. Comrades, we did it! 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 I woke up this morning, and the first... Does anyone know the first thing that I did? In the morning, when I woke up, the first thing that I did... Well, I was coughing all through the night, so technically the coughing doesn't count. That wasn't really a change, anything, not peed in the bed, no. Or sneezed, I don't think I've sneezed this whole day, no. Comrades, I checked the Angry Birds leaderboard. We secured second place. We secured second place. We did it. First place was never gonna happen, but we did second. Congratulations, comrades. We did it. And as a result, we will be being launched into space today. Yeah, only try hard to get first place. Yeah. As a result, WW community, we will be launched
Prepared
into space
yourself
today.
for a little tormenting from me.
I'm not prepared. I'm not
The
prepared.
first thing you're supposed to do when you wake up is eat some grains and go cloggers.
Well, you know what has grains? Weetabix. Not that I do that. I actually don't have cereal because otherwise I will get addicted to cereal. But grains, the Weetabix does have grains in it. Yes, WWW community, we did it. Yeah, I don't have breakfast because I get addicted to anything that isn't like main meals. So then I like only eat main meals, just like 5 ready meals a day. Yeah. Lydia is officially shut off. Okay, I will be shut off. I will be shut off. No one's allowed to watch the video, okay? We're gonna watch it together, and we're gonna pretend that it is in real time, okay?
Hello Lydia, I hope you have an amazing Saturday and a good weekend so far, Peepo Blush.
Thank you, Jerem. Thank you very much. My weekend is sleeping. I was asleep until... What time did I send the Discord morning chat? 3 p.m. I will be going directly to sleep at 10 p.m. And I don't need to wake up tomorrow,
told
so I
Lydia,
won't.
if you're
I
not
just won't
first,
get. I
you're
just
last.
won't wake
Is
up.
this true, Peepo sad?
No, it's not. The fact that there are people below us means that we're not lost. Make it make sense. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got this ring, right? Okay, which like tracks your sleep. Guess how many hours of sleep I've been getting a night. Not how many hours I've been in bed, because I've been in bed the entire time. Apart from the time that I've been streaming, I've been in hospital or I've been in bed trying to recover. Not gonna lie, I would have thought that I would be more recovered by now. But
you make the
guess how many hours
perfect
of
sleeping
sleep?
beauty.
No, I don't. I don't want to be sleeping beauty. I want to be awake person.
6.3346183776.
No. Not even close, Gage. Not even close. 6, maybe 7.
$3.1415926535.
Also, no. I think I would be dead. Hold on. How do I...
SATURDAY, night.
Thanks to @browser tab for my sub gift. 42 months, it's been a while.
Thank you, Genghis. And thank you, Browser. Okay, look at this. I can't show you. Hold on. Sorry, everything's scuffed. Guys, how is this even possible, bro? How is this a thing? And I'm not getting better. Okay, let me explain. I know I'm asleep more than I'm awake. I know. Okay, so I was getting better-ish hair. Hold on. I was getting better-ish hair, okay? So I had like, what was that? 11 hours of sleep because I was getting better, okay? And then I get so
Since
sick.
the Angry Bird event is over, does that be we are disbanding the Lydiot's crew?
No,
Myself
no,
don't sleep.
no. I'm playing clan today. No. The Lydiots is still the Lydiots, okay?
Hi Lydia, I made it home after your live notice without going 100 miles per hour. It was hard to resist. Perfect white teeth are generic, common and uninteresting. The little imperfections of a smile are where the beauty and uniqueness lies.
I'd rather be boring. Okay. Okay. And then I had, I think this was 51 minutes of sleep. I had 51 minutes of sleep on Monday because I felt too sick to sleep. And then I went to hospital here and they didn't have a bed. So I had 3 hours of sleep, but it was like on a chair. So that's why it was only 3 hours here, okay? And then I had 14 hours, 9 hours, 10
Now
hours,
that the
11
competition,
hours.
does the creator code Lydia Violet on Angry Birds 2 still help you pauses?
Well, it helps me, it doesn't help us towards getting feathers, so I'm not going to push anyone to do it. Technically, I get 10% of purchases that you make on Angry Birds, so I would really appreciate it if you could use my code. But it's only in a monetary sense. It's not in a competition sense anymore. So the feathers competition is over, but the space event is still on until the 20th. So we are still going to be keeping the clan and doing the space events. But yeah. I'm so happy with second, bro. I was not expecting, like, we got a little pendulum thing. I was not expecting to get a pendulum thing. But yeah, Chad, hopefully with this much sleep, I'm going to get like 20 hours tomorrow.
Did you know some research suggests women evolved to remain more alert to environmental or infant cues at night, slight
Yes.
protective vigilance, which fragments deep sleep and may increase the need for extra rest later. On average, research finds women may need 20 to 30 minutes more sleep per night than men.
Right? I thought you were going to say 20 hours. Undodgeable. Thank you.
Can you see who have the most feathers? Pauses high.
Not yet. Later. Especially babies crying. See, I feel like I'll be really, really bad with stuff like that. Like, I will like it's like when Floofy is in bed with me, I feel like I can't sleep very well at all. And he doesn't even roll over. Like he doesn't do anything. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep in a bed with someone else. Honestly, I don't think I am. I'd rather sleep on the sofa. I don't think I could actually be able to sleep in a bed with someone else. Like if I have a sleepover, which I haven't done in like 6 years, but when I used to have sleepovers, I did not sleep very well. Like I'm a really, really, really light sleeper. But it's actually crazy. Like my ring, it tells you like how many times you like have a break or you like wake fully up in the middle of the night. I wake up so many times.
Lydia, do you have space
For
suits
what?
for us all? Because I don't have one.
Oh, no, Exotic, don't worry. You'll be fine. You can breathe. Don't worry about it. Spacesuits are consumerism. You don't actually need a spacesuit. Also, we might have some spat. It's
And
okay,
is it
though.
really accurate?
I think so. I think it is because like it's not like you tell it
Hi,
when you're going to
Lydia.
go to sleep.
Interesting
It picks up
fashion
on everything
choice
because of
today.
your heart
Can
rate.
show us a fit check?
It's a skull because
Sleep apnea monka. Do you snore really loud?
no, I don't have sleep. No, I don't have sleep apnea. You know, it actually says. Hold on. It actually says on Hold on. I think it says I have a 97% sleep accuracy. Like sleep breathing. One sec. And thank you for the tissues.
I know this
Thank
is a
you very
surprise,
much.
but exotic is also elders too. Mind
Yes.
blown.
Yes.
You're welcome.
No, I know. I know everyone's Discord name to username.
How do you know it's accurate when you're asleep aware?
Okay, because you can, how do I explain this? Because I know roughly when I went to sleep, and it says when I went to sleep. You don't input into the thing like, oh, I'm going to bed now, I'm going to sleep now. It just, no. It's smart. Luke, thank you.
I hope you
Thank
start
you.
feeling better soon.
Thank
You're
you.
not alone, everyone is sick.
Yeah, you know what?
How
I
is
don't know how people
Floofy
are at the
doing?
moment. I'm really scared to go outside because, like, I'm not virus sick, and I'm so scared to get a virus right now as well because I think I would die. Another reason not to socialize with people at the moment. Floofy's good. I miss him very much. I miss him so much. And Vale, thank you.
Don't die on us. We need more content.
No, I know. I just, chat, please remember, these are not normal streams, okay? These are just cozy community streams to hang out. I know I've said this every single stream, but like, please remember this. I'm not normally like this, okay? And now, like, I've cancelled everything else so I can actually go recover now. And then when I get back, we'll be doing more, you know, less cozy, not much happening streams. You know what I mean? Yeah, these are just a few little clan ones. Speaking of clan, we will be doing some more clan stuff today before we get sent up into space.
Mini stream are cool too. Don't worry, Petter Libby.
Thank you. I don't want anyone to like unfollow and leave because they're like, oh, Lydia's boring now. You know, it's okay. It's okay if you think that I'm boring. Just come back in some business days. But it's not actually business days because I'm more likely to stream on the weekends. But even still, come back in a little bit, and
We
I'll
will
be
always support
better,
you.
hopefully.
You are the best huggies.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you very much. Anyways, chat. Oh yeah, I also just want to say thank you very much if you did use my creator code. I really appreciate it, Chad. I can see everyone like when they like input the like I can't see the
If you
usernames, but I can see
unfollow, I'll
them.
find you.
Oh, or take threats as well from
I
Gabe.
just want to take a moment to thank you for everything you do for us even when in pain. Your joy brings so much light, so much joy to our day. You truly made my school days less boring, and even now that I'm a father, truly thank you. Hopefully little Joao will get to watch you when you are 40.
I don't know if you're
BTW, I'm
serious.
paying stream tax for the week. Show love 100. I don't know if you heard it in primary school, but when I was in British primary school there was a rhyme. First the worst, second the best.
Yes!
We came second, so we are still the bestest community. £100 for this paid chat PNS.
Not bias.
Seal it.
Oh my goodness!
It's okay, we understand the young status. Kidding. I appreciate your hard work. You make the day so bright and happy.
Oh my goodness.
You're never boring. I don't think being boring is something you're capable of doing.
Thank you, Graham. Oh my goodness. Ash. Thank you so much. Thank
Cozy
you.
or otherwise, your double tails look really good even if they are a bit scuffed.
Bro, that's
Also,
so
I bet you
scuffed.
can't refrain from quoting my comment about teeth. Wait, Lydia, I just noticed. What is that? It's not a blue blanket,
It's not
aha.
a blue blanket. blanket. It's not a blue blanket. A lot of my stuff got ruined when my flat got flooded, and I don't want to buy it again if I'm not going to be here for that much longer. Rest assured, I will get a new blanket as one of the first priorities I do when I get to Australia. But yes, a lot of the stuff died in the flood. So I don't have majority of my belongings. But it's okay because it forces you to be a minimalist. America, I meant America. I'm not going back to Australia. It's okay. It's so good. They two countries and they both begin with an A. My bad. No chat, I will not be going back to Australia anytime soon. Maybe in a long time from now. When I am 57, but not yet, no. And Shane, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you. I'm not going back. Well, Australia is still the best place in the entire world. But it's also the worst time zone in the entire world for streaming. So it's not the best place in the entire world if I can't spend every stream with you, people cute. Do go to Australia and do a collab stream with Bobbin Browser.
Sup?
Trigger, thank you for the 23 months. Thank you. Yes, when I go to America, I will get, what else do I need? What else has been destroyed in the flood? I need a blue blanket. I need some more clothes because I haven't got many clothes anymore. I need preferably accommodation.
So you won't go back till 57 and it's a bad place for streaming. So you are retiring from streaming at all before 57. I see.
I will be streaming for as long as I possibly can. I very much doubt that streaming will be a thing when I am 57 years old. Maybe I'm wrong. But I very much doubt that streaming will be a thing when I'm 57 years old. I will try my best to keep it alive for that long. But I doubt it. Maybe we'll be on YouTube. Chad, what do you think is going to die first? Twitch or YouTube? Because YouTube's Google, but then Twitch is Amazon. And Amazon has more money than Google, right? So I feel like Twitch could stay alive longer. Yeah, it's also like Twitch cult, I don't know. I feel like Twitch culture is a lot more loyal than YouTube culture, you know what I mean? Nobody watches streams on YouTube. I think the thing is with streams on YouTube is it's more if someone's doing something really interesting. And Craig, thank you.
You will need health insurance in America.
Yeah, is that going to be a lot considering
USA
Considering
Southwest
I've
is a
just
lot
been to
like
hospital.
Australia. You might check out El Paso, Texas. Plus the sum of Southwest is in Mountain Time, the best time zone.
I've heard Mountain Time is the best. And Ed, thank you for the 2 subs. Thank you. There's only 2 places that I'm thinking of in America because I want to be in a place that I'm able to do things and there's lots of other streamers in that area. I also want to go somewhere that I already know people because when I went to Australia, I found out Ali lived really close towards the end of me being there. But when I moved there knowing literally no one. And that's a scary thing to do. When you don't have a job that involves like going into an office and meeting people, going to a different continent. Ali didn't live in my city, but she lived close to me. Also, no one knows where I lived. I said I lived near Gold Coast. We did an IRL stream, but it wasn't even in Gold Coast. But yeah, I think it's very intense moving to another continent, but moving to another continent where you don't know a single person.
Take the horror stories you hear about American health insurance and then multiply them by 10. That's our health insurance.
Yes, I feel like there is bad health stuff in America, but there also is also very bad health stuff in England as well. I think if you're able to pay for health insurance, then the healthcare is better. than the free healthcare in England. Everyone gets a certain amount, but even if you are on death's door, there are still things that you don't get in England. Yeah, yeah. And I'm going to visit Alveus. I'm going to visit Alveus. So if I go to whichever state I go to, I will visit the other state because I have been invited by streamers to do lots of really fun stuff in both. I know. I don't want to get too excited because I don't know exactly when it's going to be, but I am so excited. Yeah, move to Alaska and become a mountain man. What's a mountain man? Do you think... Do I look like I would make a good mountain man? Pet an emu. I would like to meet an emu. Oh my gosh, I think I got really close to an emu when I was in Australia, but I am yet to pet one. I would like to pet one very badly. Uncultured swine. Wait, what? Me? Wait, what did I do? Wait, I'm confused. What was I just talking about? My bad. I don't know. Oh yeah. You're just gonna take that? I can't remember what I said to make him think that, so I'm not sure how to defend myself. It was just very out of the blue. I'm not sure. I apologize if I offended anyone, I guess. Pet one or eat one? You can't eat an emu.
One thing to consider is that USA winters are harsh, some areas below freezing for months at a time.
US is such a big place though. That's not the case for everywhere. England winters are also cold. I want to go somewhere hot. Wherever I go, it's important to me that it is sunny in the whole of life. Wherever I end up in my life, I just love the sun, you know. I want it to be warm. I get really bad chilblains on my fingers when it gets cold, and all my fingers swell up and pop, and I can't write. So I have sensitive little fingers, and as a result, I just want it to be somewhere hot. That's it. Not necessarily the Sahara Desert though. No, I'm good. I know someone that got married in Death Valley.
I think you will like it here. I live near California and Texas. Strong preference to California cause beaches are cool and stuff and more things to do than Texas.
Yes, I am. It's a hard decision, but I feel like I definitely want to go visit them both and see before I make my mind up, because I'm basing my opinions off of other people's opinions at the moment, which I feel like I shouldn't do, considering I disagree with people a lot. like it's like I can't go and watch a movie based off of other people like the movie.
Yes, make your own choices for sure.
Yeah, because there's so many. It's like there's so many different. Like there's so many different things that people do in each city. There are very few people that live the same as me, or the same as you, or the same as anyone, right?
Traveling from California to Texas and back again sounds like an amazing road trip.
If only I could drive. If only I could drive now.
That is my main motivation for me moving to New Mexico. Virtual high five, sun lover. I ended up in top 5 sunniest places in USA.
Wait, hold on. New Mexico is top 5 sunniest places in the US. What? Isn't California and Texas probably both in the top sunniest states? Surely. What about old Mexico? Well, you know, I was going to move to Tijuana for a little bit until I realized it was one of the most dangerous cities in the world. There's still that option if I still get rejected on my visa. Chances of me getting rejected on my visa are low because I've done the hard part. I have like a 0.1% chance of getting rejected. But if I do, then Tijuana is an option. It is an option, yep. More dangerous than London, question mark. Well, I haven't been to Tijuana, so I can't say anything yet. You know, I think London is just... there's the good parts and the bad parts, as there are of any city, you know. Why would you get rejected? Well, because I have been rejected for American visas before. In the past, multiple American visas. So there are a few stamps on my name, unfortunately. But the hard part is done. So I just can't be pessimistic. And then as soon as I've got that initial one, I can go for like a week or 2 weeks. And then we can make up our minds together, chat. Because I'm the whole time that I'm going to be in each of those, I'm going to be doing IRL streams. So I'm not going to bring my computer, but I'm going to bring my IRL kit so we can do IRL streams in California and we can do IRL streams in Texas. And then, I don't know, it just depends which I prefer. It depends which you prefer. We can come back, have a sit down and a think as a community, and then make up our minds. Because, yeah, I think it's irresponsible of me to just pick one without trying the other first, because it's a really big decision. And it's so easy to if for example, I've seen so much of America on the internet, like YouTubers growing up and like Hollywood. But then when I went for the Streamer Awards, it was so different from what I thought it would be like, right?
Think your water bee. Think your water. Think your water bee.
It was so different from what I thought it would be like. And when I was there, I wasn't considering living there at all. Like, I was coming from Australia, having just moved to Australia, being like, Australia is the best place in the world. Australia is the best place in the world. But going from Australia is the best place in the world to, it obviously doesn't compare to Australia. But now I'm going there as England to America. It's a very different vibe. Imagine someone thinking your streams are in the UK. No one knows where I live. Every time I do, because I forget.
Most people's biggest complaint about California is cost. You can afford it though. I think it's a great choice. Also, you pronounce Tijuana funny. It is dangerous there, but I hear good things about Cabo. It's on the peninsula connected to Tijuana.
Tijuana, yeah, I'm in a very, 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 very fortunate position in life where I can afford, I don't live a life of flexing. I live a humble little life, okay? I only need a one bed, or a studio, honestly. I only need a studio or a one bed. So, it doesn't feel to me like there's that much difference, in the price between California and Texas. So, yeah, I mean, if I was getting like a 3 bed, then I would definitely consider Texas more. But it's not too much more in my opinion from what I've looked at. I can't buy a gun. You can't buy a gun on the visa that I would be on.
A really cool way to see all the states is in an RV, but you had that dream about driving one with all your belongings. Mm-hmm. You might want a driving partner.
A driving partner? No, I would want to do it on my own. I don't. Someone else in the vehicle? No. I went to be all by myself. But yeah, okay, I can't do a road trip to start with though, because I need to settle into one place and get my license before the road.
Flexing on us is crazy.
What?
Also, sorry for interrupting you on some of these.
Wait, what do you mean? I said I wouldn't get a 3 bed. But yeah, I need to get settled first and then be able to learn to drive. Okay.
Do you like crunch dressing?
I don't know what that is. Get a driving lesson from Pokey. Hold on, I don't know if Pokey can drive. I remember her saying on a stream once that she couldn't drive, but that was also like a long time ago. So, I should get driving lessons from a streamer though. That would be a really fun stream. Chat, I don't know many streamers that can drive. I'm gonna be honest. Streaming is probably one of the biggest professions of people that cannot drive. I think it's because streamers, they streamed from a very young, they streamed from a young age and then put like all their time into streaming, and because they didn't need to drive for work, then I feel like it's hard to justify the amount of time that goes into learning to drive. That is my quote for saying streamers are lazy. No, you know, I believe in my explanation, okay? You can say streamers are lazy. I will say that it's not because of that. Like you don't have to drive. I made my tongue yellow from the orange juice. You don't have to drive as a streamer. As a result, I feel like it's hard to justify the time that it takes. Because especially in England, it takes a lot of time. I know you need to drive. Well, you say you need to drive in America, but I know a lot of streamers in America that don't drive or don't know how to drive. They haven't got that license. But it just costs a lot of money for Uber. I remember when I went to the Streamer Awards. Ubers are definitely more expensive in America than other places. Get driving lessons from Extra. I'm like, oh my gosh, that would actually be the best. I would love to. If I was in Texas, I would love to do that. I mean, I don't know if she would accept. But if she would accept, that would be epic. Okay. Too expensive to run a car in the UK if you're too young. Insurance is like 10 times more expensive in England. I don't know why.
On my driver's
English
test,
people just
I
crash
had no
more.
practice, ran a stop sign, only halfway parallel parked and still got my license because the lady said she liked my dimples.
What?
I think you'll get a license just fine, D.
What? I mean, everyone that I know has failed their driving test like 4 times. So, not sure about that.
IRL stream with his fanned pauses.
Yes, I want to do lots of things when I get to America. Okay. Okay, chat. Yes. So just to confirm, we can't necessarily farm feathers anymore, but the
Yeah,
space...
I got mine first time.
Congrats.
WW.
But the space competition is still on until the 20th. And don't forget about our clan. That would be messed up to forget about our clan.
Hey
know?
Lydia. I'm glad you're still alive. And you seem to have lost weight.
Do I? I probably just lost muscle, honestly. It's probably the muscle in my face because Wait, do I didn't eat for like 4 days when I was sick, so it's probably that. Okay. Chat, hold on. Which one's the clan?
Texas drive license is easy to get, really easy. Oh, easy that some other states make you retake the test if you move from Texas.
Oh, really? Wait, that's crazy. Okay, buddies. I think we should go with the same buddies as last time, right? Which one did I not select? Boom. Okay. Right, we're still getting our clan feathers. Even if it's technically not a feather competition, we're still getting our clan feathers. Blue is bad. Okay. Oh, also, song request time. If you have a favorite
I nearly
song.
failed my driving test. I told them, do you really wanna see a grown man cry after failing a test? I'm pretty sure you don't, base.
Wait, so Ventus, you threatened
Whoa,
the driving
this game
instructor.
is out of this world.
You threatened the driving instructor with crying, and they gave in to that? Interesting strat. Maybe I will. Blackmail always works. Right. This looks so easy. Okay, I was expecting that to do more, but fine, whatever. Okay, what does Piggy do? Is he just really, really, really forceful? He's just really forceful, isn't he? Spits? He snorts. Ain't no way. Well, that's some strong snot, eh? Right, Okay, what does gray one do again? Oh, it like shoots up in like a weird way. Oh. Bro just died anyway, pog. Okay. And we got an extra card. Okay. Grimes, yeah or nah? Are we messing
You only
with
have to
Grimes?
retake a driver test in America if you move to another state and don't go in and exchange your license for a new one in a certain amount of time.
And we didn't get zapped! Insane! Wait, really? Okay, hold on. Okay, so if I got a driving license in California, would I not be able to drive in Texas? If I moved there and vice versa? Would I only be able to for like a certain amount of time and then I'd have to get a new one? America is like GTA IRL. You can just steal a car and drive. Okay. Right, we can test that on an IRL stream as well then. See what I did there? I used the body.
When I moved states,
and
I
the
didn't
egg.
get my new licenses within the time frame. Walked into the DMV, just played dumb, secured the new license without a retake. WW Riz.
Wait. I don't know if you could just play dumb. Hold on. I moved states. I didn't get my new license within the time frame. You walked in and just played dumb and got it. Don't they have like rules to follow? Well, W social engineering, I guess. If it works, it works. No. Nah, that's crazy. You having a laugh? That's crazy. Oh, -1 birdie. Oh my gosh, Piggy, die! -1 birdie. Sorry for the hard watch, chat. Sorry for the hard watch. Didn't mean it. Oh wait, okay, next song request.
No, if you're just traveling, you can use what state issued driver's license you have. If you move to a new state and that's your new residence, then you have to get a new license.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
If you wait too
That's
long,
crazy.
then you may have to retake the test.
That's crazy. So if you get one in one state and then you move, you have to get it again? Oh. My fingers aren't sensitive enough to do this. Okay, and no. Ah! Bruh. Okay, it's because we didn't have a song request on. Okay, now we do. Now we win all.
USA farm kids like me had driver's permit at 12 years old, daytime only. And you have to get new license plates as well.
What? Wait, what? Come on! Ah! Oh my gosh, the fact that we did this first time last time. USA farm kids had a driver's permit at 12. Hold on,
But
is
you've
that
got to
12 like
remember
with,
that
other,
not
with
many
parents in
people
the car?
move from state to state unless they have to for reasons like I've been in my state for 30 plus years pain.
Really? Not that many people move state to state?
Hello Lydia, Firstly, I'm glad that you are feeling better. Secondly, about taking your driving license in the United States, you need to remember that they drive on the right side of the road
Yes.
with the steering wheel on the left.
Yes, I
Lydia
will remember
Flood,
this when
Bertie
taking my
Cuss, Hi,
test.
Bertie Cuss Diamond, Bertie
Thank
Cuss
you,
Love.
Augustine. If I forgot that, that would be pretty cooked. Wait, this is so impossible. I can't do it. I'm stuck on Angry Birds. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm farming losing these birds. I'm just farming losing them. How
I never
have I
got
so
new
bad at
license
this?
plates when moving states. Halfway across the country with plates belonging to the other coast. Never been an issue either.
Oh my gosh,
What's
I'm so
the
bad
difference
at
between
this.
Space Pigs and Lydia? None. Both are adorable.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, I don't think I beat yesterday's score. Not gonna lie. Da 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 da. And now I am, and I'm like, I don't know how to do this stuff. If I accidentally forget to pay my council tax for a few months, I don't think I need to go to court. I think they're just being a little over dramatic. I did, guys. It was actually so hard to, like, the website didn't work. It didn't let me pay it. Like, the website was glitched.
You left click on mouse to activate the birdsee's abilities. W backseating.
Yeah, I've been activating them the whole time. Mel, bro. Mel, did you know that if you bite down on your food, then saliva is stimulated in your mouth, and that has enzymes
My
that
dad
break
drove
down your
cattle
food.
truck 50 miles one way when he was 13 years old. He was a pretty good drive though.
My dad drove a cattle truck 50 miles one way when he was...
No way,
like
Lydia,
with
that's my
cattle in
same
it?
excuse when I don't pay my taxes.
Just a gal in the world. Okay, also, this was only council tax, to be fair. Like it wasn't the big one. It was just the little council tax. And Foxa, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Let me see. I think we use a mere little blue one on... I swear I didn't select the blue. What? Bro's propped up by 2 tiny balloons? That doesn't seem very fair. The egg didn't get the... Okay, phew. Okay, I was gonna crash out, it's fine. The egg still didn't go off, but... Whatever. Okay, we have 4... Oh, okay, we have 4 birds left, and we have 3 levels. Is this winnable? Also, what happened to the abilities?
The real game within the game is learning the piggy's balloon tech.
The piggy's balloon tech. Okay, how are we gonna... Okay, I reckon he bounces off the wall. No! Next song request. My bad. My bad. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have 1 bed left and 2 levels. And I reckon the last level is gonna have a boss. Aware. Wait, is this actually the last? This is actually the last one. Woo! Come on, we got another card. My bad. I'm an unskilled Angry Birds 2 player, my bad. I'm sorry I let you down, chat.
I think he'll be a better driver than me. A few weeks after getting my license, because the lady liked my dimples, I was caught going 70 miles an hour or 112 kilometers an hour in a school zone without headlights on. I was about 18 at the time and was in school sports. The cop recognized I was on the football team and let me go cause we won state that year. WW. My dad taught me and my brother how to drive. One time my little bro put the truck in the ditch, and when we got home he told my mom. She then told my dad that he was no longer allowed to let his 4- and 5-year-old children drive.
Well, yep, I think I'm gonna be a better driver as well. Yep. Here. Well, I feel like number one, just like don't speed, and you're probably doing better than most people, right? Just like don't speed, and you have a much lower chance of crashing. What else? Drive well. Why even drive then? Well, because you still get to your destination if you don't speed. You're gonna get there eventually. And driving is fun, right? Whoops, I fat fingered too early. Driving is fun, right? So if you just set off a little earlier, then it's like a nice walk. Bro, how am I supposed to get this piggy? Is blood just not gonna... Why did it go... I'm sorry, I'm making a fool of myself. Chat, did I say I was sick? My Angry Birds gameplay, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. Okay, next song. But how will I get my dopamine if I don't go 5 million miles per hour, endangering my life? Sajbob. Find another dopamine hit. Like, watching my Angry Birds gameplay and watching all the little piggies
But
get
where
squished.
is the fun in driving once Elon starts auto-driving my car, Saj?
Well, that might still be a very long time away. Especially, Chad, I'm pretty sure there was like a glitch in the
Driving is a lot
AI.
of fun, Lydia, especially if you're stuck in the freeway alone and you stuck with no phone and you can't cry to your mommy peeper sad.
Yeah, WW sounds like a lot of fun. Great. Hold on, what was I just saying? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a like a glitch with the AI in Teslas recently, where this like wholesome family was going along asking about like Messi or Ronaldo, and then the AI like asked for nudes. Elon Musk's AI. So I feel like it could be a long, because I don't know, I feel like a lot of people don't want that controlling their car. So I feel like it could be a long time since we have self-driving cars in majority of the world. You know? Accidentally. Yes. Surely it was just a prank. You can get pranked by AIs now? Wait, was that all of them? Ah, that was easier than last time. Is this... Guys, why are we listening to so many sad songs? Is this not a sad song?
Lydia, have you been in a
This is
Waymo?
so sad,
On the
bruh.
West Coast we have self-driving cars called
Next song
Waymos that are
request.
driverless taxis. They are pretty good.
Waymo. I haven't. I thought that was only in San Francisco at the
I
moment,
just
right?
saw something on TikTok about the Tesla AI asking for nudes dance game. I'm not sure the news is real on TikTok base.
Yes, it was on TikTok. I saw it on TikTok. Pavarotti. Okay. Boom! Oh my gosh,
What is
it
the
was a
difference
sad day to
between
be a
Lydia and
piggy.
a battery pack?
Oh my gosh.
One recharges your phone. The other recharges chat.
Oh. So you feel 100% when I'm gone? Wait, is that it? Wait, bro, why are we listening to... WV's song request, by the way. WV's song request. Right.
The self-driving cars will ask for nudes and keep the doors locked. Hashtag nightmare fuel.
couldn't
I
even win
want
to
a
this song.
self-driving car by the time I reach 70. As people get old, they get scared and can't drive very well, and then they have to move it into town or into a home.
Or they don't. Like my grandparents. And they just drive crazily. Either way, it's probably better to get scared than to do that, honestly. Chat, I'm so sorry. My Angry Birds gameplay, I don't know what happened to it. Oh, yeah, I'll select a spell. Why didn't we have that before? Next song, next song. Okay, chat, next song, or are you rocking with this one, actually?
You should play And Your Bird Can Sing by the Beatles.
There we go. My bad, my bad, my bad. Oh, little piggy in the little bottle of water. Right, that did nothing.
What is the difference between GPS and Lydia? A GPS recalculates. Lydia chooses the scenic route on purpose.
This is a really, really, really hard level. If he lives! What?
First BT's song was skipped, now she skipped a classic.
Still
She hates us
alive, by the
frown.
way. No, 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 no. It's understandable that I am a little... Okay. Holy... Okay. Right. Back in the game, back in the game. Said I got a new lipstick finally. Would you like some? It's called Brave. You don't need to eat it. You can, but you don't need to. It's for on your lips, not in them, but fine. Watch this. Most satisfying point in the whole game. WW. Only a few beetles in that lipstick. You can almost not taste them. Well, these maps change every time. Only 2 piggies in the whole map. Poor little things. Okay, we have 2 levels and we have 3 birds, was it? We have 4 birds. Oh my gosh, we have 4 birds and we have 2 levels. This is so winnable, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna shoot this yellow one is kind of weak, actually. Okay. Come on, give me an extra card. Give me an extra card. Give me an extra card. I need the extra card. Okay, right. Final level. We have two birds. Please. Okay. Chad, I need all the strat help that I can get right now. Like, do we go in? Or do we go round? Suck bird to the bottom. Okay. Yeah, we do have 2 really good birds, actually. Good job. Okay, like suck bird, like in here. This is so risk. If it... It's so risk if it doesn't suck. Ah! Give me an extra card! Oh my gosh, bro, it didn't even die. One more card, and we've so easily got this. No. 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 Oh my gosh, that was so close. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Okay, chat. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's always next time. There's always next time. But you know what? There's only a once for, a one in a lifetime for. For anyone that doesn't know, we got sent into space by Angry Birds. And Dodge, thank you for the 20 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got catapulted into space.
Sucky Bird is a bit different. You can click exactly where you want it to shoot, and it will make the bird propel back as well. WW.
Thank you, Ashley. As always, next time. I'm sorry, my gameplay was not on par today. It was not on par. My bad. We got sent into space. And here's the video to show how it happened. This is sick. I didn't want to pre-watch it because pre-watching forward, am I right? But I've seen like a tiny okay, sorry,
Hi guys,
I'll just stop
I'm
yapping.
Astro Alexandra, and behind me is something truly special. Let me provide some context. In 2012, Red ventured into outer space for the first time aboard the International Space Station with NASA's legendary astronaut, Don Pettit. That was an amazing achievement, but now Red is taking his space...
Look how sick this is! Bro, it's literally red above the cloud. It's like I was gonna say in a plane, but this is way higher than a plane goes.
...career to the next level in a crazy way. He's about to be the first...
Like, bro is catapulting.
...ever Angry Bird launched from open space. And
whose house is it gonna hit? No. So it's in space. So it's not being catapulted from up high. It's being catapulted from space, so it stays in orbit.
Not only that, he's going to be launched from
like, it's not going to come down to us.
In a spectacular community effort, Angry Birds players all over the world collected feathers in-game to raise funds for the Alvea Sanctuary, helping animals here on Earth. And today's flight is a tribute to that amazing achievement. Red himself is going on a commemorative launch celebrating every single player who helped make this possible. Now, if you've never seen a weather balloon launch before, you are in for a treat. These giant balloons filled with hydrogen can reach...
Do you think bro is cold? I wonder how... Hold on. Isn't it like...
higher...
0 degrees Fahrenheit? In space?
...than 30 kilometers or 18 miles above Earth, where the air is thinner than anywhere planes can fly. As they rise, the outside pressure drops and the balloon expands until it's as wide as a house, and then the balloon bursts spectacularly. Red's goal is the stratosphere, and we're about to confirm whether or not he made it back home. Let's see if he got slingshot
Can't
from the edge of
remember
space
what that
before
means.
the balloon popped. Behind me is Red. He's had liftoff and he's already in the clouds. We're going to watch him ride that balloon right up through the atmosphere, past
Bro's
those
getting
clouds,
higher.
through the jet streams, and all the way to the edge of space. And thankfully, we're getting to watch this on multiple different camera angles, so we're going to get to see Red this entire time. It is starting to look like the wind is picking up, and the wind is starting to knock around the balloon. Up here, the air is thinner, but it's still packed with motion. Here's what Red's journey is going to look like. First, he's going to pass through the troposphere. The troposphere is basically everything you can see. It's where we live. It's where we have our weather and our clouds. And even the highest commercial flights stay in this first layer of the atmosphere. By the time Red flies above it...
How are they slinging him?
He will officially be higher than the tallest mountain on Earth, Mount Everest. Then he will enter the stratosphere, which should be smoother. What's really cool is that when we climb mountains, it gets colder.
Yeah, I think he does look scared. He's trying to put on his angry face, but I think he's scared.
But the opposite is true in the stratosphere. The higher he goes, the warmer it will get because the ozone layer absorbs the sun's
Anyone
UV
see
radiation.
their house right now?
Above Red will be the mesosphere, the thermosphere, and then the exosphere. Let's listen to what it sounds like right now.
Scary. Scary.
It looks like Red has encountered some turbulence, and it looks like he's actually spinning quite a bit, and I'm getting kind of car
Way
sick,
to
or I
ruin the
guess
moment of angry
weather
birding
balloon
going
sick
to
just
space
looking
by
at this,
coughing
but
pain.
Red is a bird, and hopefully that
My bad
means
for the
he's
cough.
used to some air turbulence. But also, Red has never flown up this high before, which is why he's taken the balloon. He's probably hitting fast, invisible rivers of air called jet streams that can zoom by at 300 kilometers or 180 miles an hour. If you've ever wondered why flights sometimes go faster in one direction than the other, you can thank the jet stream. For now, though, Red's potentially getting...
That's crazy. Wait, I never thought about that. So if you go from like London to New York, for example, that's gonna take a different amount of time than going New York to London.
Spun around by one. By hanging on tight and playing it very cool, his face is serious, but you can almost see him
I never thought about
laughing at
that.
gravity. But I'll be honest, I'm getting a little nervous and a little dizzy.
Hold on. Is that the same in a car? But you just don't notice that much. Chat, maybe you going from your house to work? No, because the wind's always changing direction, right? But still.
Watching him and imagining the trip back down. And behind him, you can actually see a few types of clouds, including some very high altitude clouds. And he doesn't look too far from reaching above those too. And you can see that the sky is getting quite a bit darker as he approaches outer space. I'm not sure exactly how high up he is, but based on the clouds, I would say Red is exiting the troposphere soon, which means
that's crazy.
he will be higher than any other birds fly. The fact that there's a layer of clouds beneath him is also making me nervous that on his way down,
He's the
Red won't
highest
know where to
birdie.
aim for, and it might be difficult to find him. I also hope that he's able to pass through this area where he's spinning so he can aim the slingshot and not
During
be
World War II,
falling,
the Japanese
flying
used jet stream
aimlessly.
to send
He is
bombs to
looking
USA
very
via
determined
high-altitude
and keeping his beak
balloons.
pointed straight in front of him, though. Let me move out of the way so you can see the full spinning action.
Ruby spinning.
Let's listen now. Does it sound any
Hey,
different?
is it gonna go fully black when he gets into space?
Windy. Okay, he is still spinning, but it looks like Red is a lot more stable now, which is great. He also seems to have drifted to an area where there are some breaks in the clouds, and he may be able to see all the way down to the surface of Earth.
The sky's actually
This
getting
area
so
of our
dark.
atmosphere may be a little calmer, but it is significantly colder. Where Red is right now is about negative 51 degrees Celsius or negative 60 degrees Fahrenheit. It's extremely, extremely cold. As he rises, the air becomes
knew it
thinner
would be a
and
bit
thinner.
chilly.
Thankfully, Red is a bird, so he kind of has a built-in insulation from his feathers, and I don't even see him shivering. Like I mentioned, though,
No,
I
he
do
looks
think he's entering
scared.
the stratosphere right now, and as he approaches the ozone layer, he should start to get a little warmer
The
and more comfortable,
starship
but I
will
don't
take only
even
1
think this
hour
is
to go from
bothering
LA
him.
to London, traveling via space at 17,000 miles per hour.
Starship.
I think
What do you, what?
Red is getting so high up that if you were standing on Earth, I don't think you would be able to see him, but Red is getting some incredible views. Just look at what he's able to see right now.
Wait, it's getting so dark in the sky. That's
Also,
so surreal.
whoa, the sky is turning almost black now.
Yeah.
That is not a camera filter. That's just physics. Red is starting to actually see outer space. As Red climbs higher, there are fewer air molecules to scatter sunlight, so blue fades to dark until you're basically staring into space. He's getting so high that if a small meteor were to hit Earth, it would burn up in the atmosphere right above him. He would be pretty close to shooting stars. And it sounds a little scary, but Red is a notoriously tough bird, and he's been through worse. We've seen him be brave in some pretty tough situations before. And remember, Red has been to space before. He's
Am I tripping?
already an astronaut.
Am I tripping? Is this just like the shine, or is that like frost? Because it's minus 50 degrees centigrade right now. Is that frost?
But this is completely different. Red isn't in a spacecraft right now. He's completely exposed to Earth's atmosphere without any protection. So in many ways, this
Because he
is
had
the
to go
most
through the
extreme
clouds,
adventure
which
he's
were
ever
water,
had.
right?
And you can actually join in on this space adventure in Angry Birds 2 now through November 20th. Okay, wow. This camera angle, without the glare of the sun in front of you, you can see how high Red has gotten, and his balloon is still expanding. He is still going higher. At this point, you can really see the blackness of space, but because Red is still on the daytime side of Earth, the brightness from the sun.
Wait,
and
that's
Earth.
the daytime side. Yeah, I guess it is actually. Wait, he's so high up,
Make it too hard to see any
bruh.
stars in the background. Look at that shot. It's getting even more beautiful. Red is finally high enough that we're seeing
Scary.
the curvature of Earth. At this point, we can even
He's
see the
so
glowing
dark.
blue around our planet, which is our atmosphere. And obviously, our atmosphere protects us on Earth from meteors and radiation and extreme temperature changes. So this right here is essentially Earth's shield. In Angry Birds 2, you aren't protected by our shield anymore. You're in space and you're dealing with all the cool things and the dangers that are out there, like different gravity on different planets and wormholes and asteroids. And since he has less of the atmosphere above him, I'm really, really hoping he brought sunglasses and is wearing sunscreen. At this point, the weather balloon he's on will expand to be 25
What do you mean? The
meters,
Earth looks
or
round to me.
82 feet in diameter, which is taller than a 6-story building. Imagine looking up and seeing that absolutely huge balloon and the background of outer space. Once Red reaches as high as he can go, he's going to do what he does best, and he's going to get flung out of a slingshot. Just a reminder, this is real footage. At any moment, this balloon could pop, and right now, Red is above 99.5% of our planet's atmosphere. This slingshot could go in. And there it is! Red has launched. Did you see how fast he went?
Wait. So it's not a remote control. It was like a pressure thing.
Red is officially plummeting back to Earth. I'm going to do slow motion of this. Red is doing backflips as he goes, as if he didn't have enough spinning on the way up. And he was just successfully slingshot from the edge of space. He's going so fast that he disappears from the frame in just a few seconds. There's almost no resistance because the air up there is so thin that Red is essentially free falling towards Earth. That slingshot was classic Angry Birds style with all the usual chaos, and thankfully, we had multiple camera angles to capture it. But I do hope that we are able to reconnect with Red again on his descent. Oh, there he is. He is absolutely speeding towards Earth.
I don't remember
after
seeing a
being
camera in
slingshot
that.
from the edge of space. Let's listen to what he hears.
Ooh, very close to Red. Why are you looking at us like that?
You can hear
Where
how
are
fast
we in the
he's
world?
traveling. Just absolutely whistling. He's traveling from the upper stratosphere,
country
which
is
means
that?
he's not going to be able to breathe for a long time. He's going to have to hold his
cameraman.
breath until he's well into the troposphere again. So now we have to keep our eyes out for clouds, because him re-entering the clouds is when we can all take a sigh of relief. This is crazy. He has the gravity of the entire planet beneath him. So Red is going to keep gaining speed, and the further he falls, the faster he falls. But eventually, as he starts re-entering thicker layers of air, the drag will begin to slow him down. So he wouldn't hit the ground at terminal velocity, but also, again, he's a bird. So he shouldn't really be hitting the ground at all.
I wonder where he's gonna go
screw
to.
gravity. What we're not able to see on camera are the temperature differences that Red is traveling through as he heads back down. But it could be changing as much as 80 degrees.
No, this
so I'm
is
glad he
legit.
has some
This
insulation.
happened very recently.
You can see he's getting closer to Earth.
Like, they've been planning
because
this
he's
for a
starting
long
to spin
time.
again.
In fact, there's like a little 30-second video I can show you guys afterwards. It shows the process of like how they made this happen.
Which is a good thing. It means he's getting closer to the troposphere, which is where all of our weather is. And
I know, bro. I keep on trying to like not get in the way of her. Every time I move, she moves.
where we can all breathe again. But let's back up for a second to that slingshot. The current world record slingshot is 476 meters, or 1,564 feet. Red was just slingshot from the upper stratosphere, which means he will travel over 30,000 meters, or 100,000 feet. So I'm just wondering if this counts as a world record-breaking slingshot. Even though Red here is falling based on Earth's gravity, you may experience some gravitational differences elsewhere in the universe in Angry Birds 2, and I'm interested to see how far you could slingshot something on a planet with way less gravity than Earth, and if you slingshot Red on a planet with way more gravity, would he just slam into the ground immediately? To put how far Red is traveling into perspective, he was slingshot at about 30 kilometers, or 19
Yeah, where was the camera from? Hold on. We'll
miles
see in a sec.
above Earth's surface. That means 3 Mount Everests could fit underneath him. Red just climbed more than 3 Mount Everests. When jet pilots
Did
fly
anyone
at their
check see
highest
Felix
limit, they have to wear
Baumgartner?
pressurized
He
suits
space
to
jumped with a
protect them
parachute
against
from similar altitude as this.
That's
extreme
crazy.
cold.
Did this lady just call us fat Angie?
No.
But Red braved the cold.
But wait, hold on. But surely there's like not much oxygen up there.
You can see
it's
the
so
camera
cold.
on his back.
The
Looks
lack
like
of
it
oxygen,
deployed
the spinning
after he
balloon,
was
and the
launched.
slingshot, because
You can see on
all
his
raised
back.
funds for the Alvia Sanctuary, and that is very cool. We can actually hear the wind picking up. I'll let you listen here.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Wrong button.
The wind is whistling because as Red is getting
My bad,
closer
my
to
bad,
Earth,
my
he's
bad,
re-entered
my
the
bad.
troposphere where all of Earth's weather is. I don't know if you've noticed, but the darkness of space has been fading, and we are getting back to a blue sky above Red.
Yeah, it's so
The
pretty.
clouds also-
Like, what is that? Where in the world is that? Like, is this like really mountainous, or is that just the clouds making it look like that?
also look a little different now, which could be because the weather balloon drifted or because the clouds are constantly changing. The weird part is he might not know what the weather's going to be like where he's landing. He might pass through a cloud that's holding a huge storm, and every cloud you see has millions of water droplets or ice crystals suspended in the air. If Red passes through one, it'll look like a soft mist, but it could be a dangerous storm. I'm starting to see a lot of lakes and rivers, but so far I haven't been able to figure out where exactly Red is.
Okay. I guess maybe we're gonna have to guess, and then she'll tell us. Okay, I reckon he's gonna land in the Sahara Desert. That's my guess.
Do you recognize any of this? Because I don't.
Yes.
I also don't see any
Yes, I do.
cities
Yes, I actually went there like 2 days ago. Yeah.
beneath him, so I wonder if anybody saw him free falling. That would be crazy to look up and see Red just...
Okay, guesses. M25. M25. Zimbabwe, Grand Canyon, Australia. Oh, can I steal Australia? My bad. Sorry, I'm stealing your answer. I think it's Australia. Australia, Atlantic Ocean, Las Vegas, North Korea, Russia.
hurtling towards you and
I don't think we have a clue.
probably damp from traveling through the clouds. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Red has set his course for exactly where he's going to land because of how much visibility he has, and I'm curious to find out where he picks.
Launched from New Mexico, land in Texas, it's his common thing from NM Spaceport.
These lakes for a vacation, but I'm not sure about him. He looks like he's on a mission. We're pretty much back to our beautiful blue sky with space fading in the background, but you can always visit it playing Angry Birds 2 space gameplay through November 20th, and you can travel even farther than Red did today. And I can't believe that his most extreme journey is almost over. I mean, when he was slingshot, above him was the blackness of space, and now he's surrounded in brightness again.
Yeah,
and
I wonder how long that takes. Like, I wonder how long it takes to get, like, from, like, black sky down to Earth if you're falling.
All real. This slingshot is real, and the footage is real, and we really did this, and this is just the most insane view of a backflipping bird on the edge of space, which is a sentence.
You know, I'm going to start doing this mouse and keyboard.
I see Red outside my house, Lydia. What coincidence.
I mean, this is crazy.
Take a picture.
He rode a balloon so
happen.
high that he saw the atmosphere and the curvature of the Earth, and not only that, but we got to see it.
Yeah, hold on. Wait, let's see where the camera is.
To say. I mean, this is crazy.
Where is the camera?
He rode a balloon so
maybe it's invisible.
high that he saw the atmosphere and the curvature of the Earth, and not only that, but we got to see it from multiple angles. I like this one.
Choo-choo!
Libby, can we get this girl's number? Lydia Vextra.
No.
Okay, let's check back in on Red.
Maybe it's just like a really, really, really small camera.
How are you doing, Red? I swear I just heard an airplane, but I'm not sure. That would make sense because he's low enough to be around airplanes
As
again.
staged as the moon landing, Sajbob.
No, it's not. No. This is 100% real. I can vouch.
He's able to dodge them, but also maybe...
But it is crazy how it's so small that you can't see the camera.
It was just Red sighing really loudly or some crazy wind. He's dropping pretty quickly, and he should start flying soon, but I'm not sure what his plan is here. I have no idea where he's headed, and I forgot to ask him. I got too focused on the whole slingshot from space thing. Before Red finally lands, let's check in with some incredible creators who made this launch possible. The
I post it in general, Lydia.
messages you're about to see were filmed also from the edge of space, using another balloon with a screen attached to it. That's right. It's not AI, not special effects, it's real footage. This is a reminder that this wasn't just a game event, it was a collective effort of imagination, science, and teamwork. Red is literally flying through the results of your hard work. So let's connect with some of the creators who, together with all of you, made this launch possible. Red, do you have anything to say before we go?
Red, why are you looking at me like that?
You heard him.
Why are you looking like that?
Amazing opportunity. I wouldn't have been able to achieve this amazing opportunity without the love and support of my community, so a huge shout out to you guys. Also want to give a huge thank you to my family, as well as a shout out to some of my closest best friends, such as Dylan, Frank, Al, Peyton, Brandon, Wes, Ace, and my best
How many friends has Bro got?
friend,
Should I only shout out you guys?
Maddie. Thank you guys for always being there for me. I really appreciate
Subtle
it.
flex, subtle flex.
I'm in space. I can't breathe. You really can't breathe in this. Is this like...
That's such a good idea, having a helmet.
Ow. Oh my God. I just want to say thank you so much to my community, all of my followers and my viewers, and anyone who continues to support me. And a huge shout out to Angry Birds 2. We're in space, baby.
Hey, Stan's here, making my video for the rocket. So it's getting to that time of the year where I start thinking about what I'm thankful for. And this year, outside of like having the coolest job in the world and getting to do this for a career, I'm really thankful that my wife Rochelle and I have gotten pregnant. And so maybe if an alien ever sees this broadcast in the rocket,
that's so
they'll know that somewhere in
cute.
the world there's a little Madeline Stans out there. And I think that's really, really cool. And maybe she'll see this someday. Who knows? So shout out to the rocket. Everyone think about what you're thankful for this year, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this year.
Wait, that's
Congrats,
adorable.
Red, for your successful launch into space. I'm really appreciative of being able to witness and technically be a participant of this momentous occasion in gaming history. Obviously, it wouldn't have been possible without the support of my friends, family, and most importantly...
Wait, I just realized. Is this the actual camera? So we're like still up there, like on this screen. Like this is the screen we're on. And then behind us, this is the Earth. Like it's a recording of the screen we're...
My streaming community. Make sure to check out Angry
This
Birds
is so
2 in
sick.
support
This
of
is so
Red
sick.
and safe travels in space.
Hey friends,
This is
how's
so
it going?
cool.
It's you Jelly here, and I just wanted to come on and say that I'm so excited that we all get to share this really cool and amazing moment together of Red officially launching into space. Wow, things like this just remind me of why I love streaming and being a part of the gaming community. It's always a blast being able to share cool moments like this with you guys. And so, yeah, just keep up the good vibes, everyone. And big congrats to Angry Birds 2 for continuing those good vibes in space.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Evan from EvanTube. And guys, it looks like I'm in outer space. Well, anyways, I wanted to give a big thank you to the Angry Birds community.
Wait,
I
it's
literally could not
it's so
have gotten
dark
this
in
far
the
in YouTube
sky.
without Angry Birds. I started off my channel with Angry Birds.
We're so
and,
high
it was
up.
very important to me growing up. And I just wanted to thank my
Did they
friends
mention
and my
how high
family
up we were?
too. So, yeah.
I cannot believe I'm in space right now. This has got to be
Like, does anyone know how high up this would be?
one of the coolest yet weirdest things I've ever been a part of. I just want to say thank you to the entire community, to my family,
25,000
my friends,
meters?
and even my cat George. Can you believe it? You're in space. I bet your cat's never been to space. On a serious note, though, don't miss out on the launch of this insane new Angry Birds 2 update.
Hey everyone, it's Lunity here. I can't believe this is happening, but we are here to celebrate Red's official launch into space. I just want to shout out every member of my community, the Looniverse, as we go in to celebrate this amazing moment in gaming history. Gaming is such a big part of our lives, so it's really cool to be able to
Looniverse
experience
is such a
something
cool
so
name.
special together. Be sure to check out Angry Birds 2. Good luck out there, Red. Safe travels.
Huge shout out to Angry Birds for letting me be a part of this campaign.
No, guys, I'm in it. Trust me, I'm in it.
And shout out to my son Louis, who is
Trust me.
absolutely obsessed with space, specifically being launched into space. Space shuttles, rockets, the whole 9 yards. I'm about to be the coolest mom in the entire world. Thank you so much. Don't forget to grab Angry Birds 2 and see you in space. Good luck up there. Bring snacks. And next time, bring my 3-year-old. He's very jealous.
Hi guys, it's Lux and my assistant here, Lily. We are so excited for Red to be launched into
Wait, her name is
space.
Lux?
I am very excited to be saying hey to you.
Coolest
from
name
up
ever.
here. Hello, hello. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you to my supporters, my community, my family, and my friends that have been with me throughout this journey. And, you know, whether we're knocking Angry Birds off of some blocks or we're on the Rift, we're always having a good time. So, yeah, we can't wait to play some more Angry Birds. And we're excited to be here. So, thank you so much.
Guys, I promise.
Bye,
I promise I
guys.
filmed mine. I promise I did. I'm in space. This is kind of out of this world. Thank you very much to my amazing community for making this possible. And I could be orbiting above you guys right now. I could. So remember to say hi. Okay. Angry Birds, thank you very much for shooting me out here. 07.
Hey guys, thank you so much to Angry Birds 2. I really appreciate you guys. I love
could
Angry
be
Birds
orbiting above you right
so
now.
much. I love Red, and I want to shout out Red, and I want to shout out Bomb, and I also I'm an Angry Birds lover because I'm an animal lover at the end of the day, and so I gotta shout out Alvea Sanctuary and all of our rescued animals out there. Shout out Stompy, shout out Winnie, shout out Georgie, shout out Awa, shout out Akila, I don't have enough time. Hello all the animals at home. Hello Alvea staff. Love you guys. Thank you Angry Birds too. Goodbye.
Hi, it's Point Crow. Thank you so much to Angry Birds 2 for this opportunity. I'm very excited. And hey, check this out.
This is so wholesome. Bro, this video is so wholesome.
I'm back, and that was so cool. I can't believe those messages were shown with a background of outer space, and clearly, while we watched those...
I wonder how long these videos are going to play for. Like, do you think an alien could find us in 1,000 years?
Red has traveled a lot. He's getting really, really close to landing now, and he is approaching the clouds. This is the part that I've been nervous about.
Like, Earth could have self-combusted and be... Well, not self-combusted, but humans could have combusted Earth, but we'll still be floating up there.
Because
like, I love this idea.
Looking a little bit gray, and I'm really, really hoping it's not a rain cloud. Because if it's a rain cloud and he travels through it, I don't know how safe that is. Once again, though, Red is a very brave bird, and he doesn't really look like he's concerned with it. I'm concerned. I'm concerned for Red. Let's see what he hears.
Oh, GG GoPro. I don't know if they can make it that tiny and that waterproof.
He's going in the clouds right now. Like I said, it looks misty, but it could be dangerous. He's gonna make it through. He's gonna make it through. Connection lost. What do you mean connection lost? Connection lost? Where did Red go? We were just getting to the landing. What is going on? I hope Red is okay and that this wasn't a storm. I don't know what's gonna happen with him, but I'm sure everything's okay.
This is a skit, and then they're gonna be like, just pranked.
He is a bird after all, and he can fly now. That's where the footage ends. I guess I'll have to keep an eye on the Angry Birds 2 social media channels to find out what happened to Red.
Okay,
Hopefully they know
he's
where
landing
he is.
in the UK.
In the meantime,
we know this now.
That was an
no
incredible
connection.
Red's journey from space marks a new chapter in Angry Birds 2. The space update is available now until November 20th. Thank you all so much for watching, and keep looking up. You never know what Angry Birds will launch or come back from a launch next.
Where did he land, bro? Ah, that was so wholesome.
LEDs don't get their color.
We did it. We made it to space. That was so cool. I will be telling my children and future generations that I am in space. I should have left a message to the aliens. I didn't think about the aliens. What if that was their one chance to save us? And I indirectly ended humanity. Or they would have killed us and I saved us. Interesting. WW. Well, maybe it means buzz off in their language. Oh yeah, what if they took offense to what I said? Yeah. I'm on such a high of life now. Okay. Well, I'd like
On
to
the
say
plus
again.
side, we know where the crow landed.
We do. Thanks for reminding me, Kendrick. Butterfly moments in life, eh? Butterfly moments in life. Thank you very, 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 very much. To the Lydia's clan. To anyone that used code Lydia Violet and got feathers. Second place is insane. I know it sounds like I'm coping when I say that I didn't for a single second ever think we were gonna win. I was insanely surprised when we were first in the leaderboard for so long, but I didn't
Lydia,
think we were gonna
thank
win.
you for the journey to space and back to Earth.
Thank you, Exotic. Thank you too. Thank you too. I did believe in you. Oh my gosh, it's a lose-lose. It's a lose-lose. I'm trying to say I'm very grateful for second. Second the best. In a non-biased way. Second the best. Okay, plan over the next few days. And Sean, thank you. Thank you.
Angry Bird left from Florida Space Center. Congratulations on making it to space. Aliens must be already started planning to listen to your next stream. Thanks, chat. Thank you for all the fun moments and these amazing streams. Short or long, you make us happy. I appreciate you so much and I'm super grateful for you. Hee hee.
Thank you, Richie.
Thank you for an amazing stream, Lydia. Even though they have been short these couple days, hope you get back speedy recovery. Huggies.
Me too. I just want
Second is amazing,
I wanna be
especially
back
when our leader
properly.
needs to go to the hospital. I'm so glad you feeling better, Lydia.
Thank you, Lita.
Thank you for a great
Lita.
stream, Lydia.
Oh
Have a
my
great
gosh.
rest and get well soon. People love. Also, I'm happy you liked the starting screen. I putted lots of work in it. Huggies.
I loved it very much. Thank you. And when I get back, I'm doing the full Fortnite dances. Thank you, PT. Oh my gosh, thank you. And Poro. Oh, whoa, my bad. Poro, thank you.
Yeah, think about that. Now you can say your content has
Thank you,
reached outer
guys.
space. That's
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's so cool. And Anthony,
Good
thank
luck
you.
recovering, Lydia of Love.
Did you for 9 months. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. Boro, thank you. BT, thank you. Everyone, thank you. Yeah, I know you said it's okay, but I want to say sorry again. I don't. Well, obviously, I like doing short streams over long streams, but I'd rather do long
good
streams.
night, Lydia. Rest up and sweet dreams. Your health will be on my mind.
Thank you, Samantha. Very, very much so. Thank you. I just want to get better as fast as possible so then I can go back to normalcy. And that's what I'm gonna be trying to do. And if you don't believe me, I will show you the 20 hours of sleep a day on my ring. When I get back. Okay. Chat. I will see you very soon. Remember, we are the best community in the whole world. And that starts with the Discord. So join the Discord. Join it now. Or else. Then I'll miss you. But surely I'll be better soon. So, it won't be that long.
Lydia, thank you for taking the time and fighting through being sick to do these last few streams. Please get some good rest and have a fast recovery. We love you and we'll see you when you are ready to come back.
Thank you, friend.
Have a good night, Lydia. Get well soon and see you soon. Huggies.
Jara! Thank you, Jara, very much. Appreciate all of you guys very, 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 very much. Thank you for sticking with me through it. And, I wouldn't have been sent into space if it wasn't for you guys either, so. Thank you for helping us be in space, chat. Okay, I love you. 07. Best
We will be
community.
okay. Take care of yourself. Don't cut your recovery short. Later less than 3.